Hello viewers, this is an APC Battery Backup. This is APC by Schneider Electric. I'm not sure if they've had a owner change or whatever in recent times. I haven't gotten a new one of these in a long time. So this I got to use with my networking equipment. I'm going to have my router, my telephone modem, and my telephone line amplifier on this. Now I have the internet modem over there. That's going to be plugged into this one. But the problem with this one is it only has 3 battery outlets, and so then I have to have a power bar and run it over here because I want to move the networking equipment over there, and it just turned into a mess. So I figured I'll get this and I can put it over here somewhere under that table and alleviate some of the wire mess under the desk. So this is specifically intended for networking equipment. You can see it only has 2-prong plugs. It's not intended to run computers or anything that's high power. This is battery refreshed in 2018, whatever that means. Output 75 watts, so it's not very powerful at all. The USB charges at 1 and 1.5 amps. Now when I first bought this, I thought I would never use those USB plugs, but now I'm thinking about it. I do use USB plugs occasionally. I charge up my GPS, and I guess that's about it, but maybe we'll get some use out of those. It claims 4.5 hours of runtime. I know better than that. 3-year warranty, which is actually pretty good for something that has a consumable product in it, a battery. Fast recharge, I'm not so sure I like that, because usually a slow charge is better for the battery. It talks about different models and stuff that it's got here. Looks like the USB ports run off the battery as well, which is kind of interesting. That may be useful. And you can see here, if you have something drawing 20 watts, which is not very much power at all, it only claiming 1.5 hours. At 10 watts is 4.5 hours. I don't quite understand that figure. That doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. So let's go ahead and open this up. Here's some more information on the bottom. I've already cut this open just to save time on the video. I really hope this has a 90-degree plug. I'm really not sure if it will or not. I'm guessing it doesn't. And my guess is correct. It sounds like a regular household appliance cord on it. I don't like styrofoam, and it's got plenty of styrofoam in here. Here's the manual. It's got a quality assurance test in there. Tested by a circle. And here's the unit itself. Oh wow, it's a lot heavier and bigger than I thought it was going to be. That's actually, that's really heavy. Thought it would be, maybe half the size of this. Okay, this is proving to be a pain in the rear. And yes, these are wire strippers. One of the many tools you can use to open outrageous packaging. Wow, wall mounting. That is really cool. Huh. I had thought about putting my networking equipment in the closet, but I ended up deciding against it because there wasn't enough shelf space in there. Now the router was wall mountable, so I thought I could put that on the wall, but I didn't think that this would have a wall mount. I may have to reconsider putting the networking equipment in the closet, because if I could just hang everything on a wall, nothing would be in the way. Huh, interesting. Alright, so this thing is claiming that I gotta connect the battery. Turn the product over and remove the rear cover. Okay. Let's take that off of there. And let's see what the rear cover looks like. This is a genuine Rbc battery. Let's see, what kind of battery is this? Okay, where's the information on this crazy battery? Sealed, there, it's right in front of me. Sealed, non-spillable lead acid battery. That's kind of what I expected. Usually these have lead acid batteries or nickel cadmium batteries, but this seems fairly serviceable and easy to replace when it goes bad. So let's go ahead and plug this in here. This is moderately cumbersome. Okay, that's connected. Just gonna put this back over it. Okay, now in theory we should have power. Well, there's power to it. Whether or not it's powering a device or not, couldn't tell you. I'll go ahead and plug it in now. This is an 18 gauge cord, which is not very much. But I guess if you're only working with 75 watts, you don't need a whole lot. Okay, it's plugged in now. Take its initializing. And there it goes. So I believe it is now online and ready to go. So we'll get this connected. So we get a circuit breaker over here. The feet are not rubber, they're just plastic. I don't know. Hopefully it works. We'll do another video on this. Eventually we'll test the power draw, see how long it lasts, etc.